Hey, everybody, how you doing? Welcome to another week of fun till Daddy takes the T-bird away. It's Monday, July the 12th, 2021. It's your buddy, Uncle Bruce here from Stock Markets with Bruce. I'm your best friend, and well, at least I think I am. How you doing? Welcome one, welcome all to the show. It's another week of fun. We've got the Dow showing a little bit of a negative start to the day. I don't know if it's a serious thing, but it's a slightly negative bias this morning. Got to cut it a break though. It did have kind of a good day Friday, up 48 points or 50 points. So we'll go with that. Showing down 132 right now. We've got S&P down only 5 points. Nasdaq is up 56 in the pre-market. So it's a mixed start. We could have an update today. We'll see. The crude oil price down $1.07 a barrel to 73.49. So not too bad. I hope you had a good weekend out there. Hope you stayed cool and safe, and everything is okay with you guys. I hope you're getting your vaccine shots if you're able to get them. That is a blessing, and I hope you're doing just fine. Would you buy calls on SOFI for 1750 strike for January 22nd for 380 last price on Friday, or just buy the shares? I would be looking at I think on SOFI. Let me double check something here. I'd be looking closely at 15s. Even if they're a little over $4, I'd be buying the 15s because you're in the money, a buck and a half. A $1 move here to 1750 puts you 250 in the money with all that time in front of you. Whereas with a 1750, a $1 move from here will only get you to 1750, and it's still all premium. So I would look at 15s. Failing those, I would consider the stock at 1651. Yeah, because that is like an option that never expires. You just don't get the leverage, obviously. If you can buy a contract for like $450, say $450 a contract for a 15. I don't even know what they're trading at. It's too early probably to know on the pre-market quote, but if you can get that contract for $430, $450, you're paying $450 leverage on 100 shares. If you want to buy 100 shares, you got to pay $1654. Now, if you have $1,654, you can probably buy 4 contracts on the 15s. I hope if you can get 4 $15 contracts for January, that would be 4-to-1 leverage, right? Instead of 100 shares of leverage with 100 shares, you got 400 shares of leverage on the options that are in the money right now. I like that deal. So let's see how the stock wants to do, and let's see what you can do on it. How do I buy the Saturday course? Is it available yet? Yes, it's available. Just go to my website, stockmarketswithbruce.ca. Just go to the website. Go to classes, the link at the top, and you'll see the classes listed there. Hit the PayPal button. You're on your way. I sold a cash secured put on GameStop. July 30 strike 220 at 40.69. Any thoughts, Uncle Bruce? Okay, so you sold a put against the GameStop at 220. So in theory, you could be sold the stock at 220. You're obligated to buy 100 shares at 220. If I got my bearings straight here, but you got paid $40 up front. So 180 would be your net cost because you received 40.69 in. You'd have to pay 220 for the stock, which means you have to come up with another $180. It's at 188.16. So you see what's going on here, folks? He's thinking, well, if they make me buy it at 220, I make a profit of 8 of the difference. I make a profit here of 816. Right now, the stock at 187.94. If the stock goes to 200 and they still make me buy it at 220, I have to buy the stock at 180. I got 40 given to me, so there's the 220. I buy the stock at 220. I got 40 given to me. It's going to cost me 180 net. But if it's trading at 200, I'm ahead $20. This is the strategy. So he's looking for the stock to go up or not to go down too much further. There is your strategy. You can make money doing this. What is the ME filing that had you interested this morning? Didn't understand the first time and on repeat. Would you explain it again? There's a filing that was made Friday, an SEC filing, and it looks like they have filed paperwork to conduct some kind of a stock sale that is a combination of stock from the Treasury, the exercise perhaps of warrants, and also shares that are coming up for free trading for insiders, all being wrapped up in a pretty little bundle of some kind. And I think this is going to be a pre-bought deal. I think this is going to be a finance deal at 11.50. That's what I think I read. That's what I think I'm reading. And I think the company's going to be into a whole bunch more cash on hand. And not all the proceeds will come to the company, but a good chunk will. Putting these guys at over $1 billion in cash on hand is my hunch, my guess. I could be wrong. I will wait for further clarification whenever I find it. But that's what I am aware of. I think that's what I'm aware of. Anyway, the stock this morning was 11.25, 11.30 to start the day. We're now down a little bit on the day, but I'm kind of waiting for an official press release from the company, hopefully in the next few days, to clarify this deal to us in more of a concise way. But at the moment, I've got nothing. So we wait. What growth do you see in ATIP during these down times? Well, I can't say for sure, but ATIP, the company, the physiotherapy centers are on a roll, and they will stay that way for as long as I can imagine, because this population is aging out. And for a long time, ATIP will be extremely busy looking after the boomers as they age out and become more dependent on physio services. Anyone getting hip replacements and knee replacements and everything else, they're going to be going into ATIP for physio to regain their strength and mobility. Those of us aging out just need help to keep on going. So I like the ATIP on that sense. I'm quite convinced that they will be in the acquisition business to buy out regional competitors and become the largest dominant player by far going forward. So they're not going to be standing still. I don't think so. We'll see what's going on. What Karnak's on, please? Oh, great Karnak. Put your Karnak hat on. Which SPAC by the end of this year do you think will have the first $3 to $4, hopefully more, pop in share price in one day? Not holding it to it, just I'm curious. Which one and why? Oh boy. Well, SOFI could be the one because of the bank charter and the fact that it's oversold. But it could be 23andMe because they come out with an announcement, say, in the next day or two, and they announce a mega underwriting of gargantuan proportion. They put a bunch of dough in their treasury. Those shares could go to $15, $18 like right away, and that, there's that one. That would then be the number one. But the Matterport group is taking over Gores in 8 days. And maybe the Matterport group being so jacked up, going public, they get into this Gore stock in the next week and a half and jack it up to $18-$20 a share. And it could be the first one. So, I mean, I can't tell you. I mean, you look at these, they're all compelling, such compelling stories. Hello, Brucey, holding IBM calls, July 16th, 140s at 2:35. It's my first time holding a call, expiring soon. Should I hang tight for now? What should I do? IBM right now, 141.25. It's coming back up a little bit here from this little dip today. Down a little bit at the moment. Now, what do I do? You're in the money. You're sitting on a 140 contract. You're in the money, $1.25. They're still holding a 90-cent time value with the 5 days to go. So you got to really watch this closely. This is every penny up or down is a penny in your direction or against you. If these shares can reach a 142 today, if they could do it, you'd have a $2 book value with maybe a 50-cent premium. You'll probably get 2.5. You might want to roll out of those, sell them out, and either buy up maybe other contracts further out, or just take your money and run and just say, hey, thank you, that was a good trade. I'll look for another trade, see what else I can figure out.
I just picked up SOFI call at $15 for January 2022. Cost a bit under $500 a contract. Does anyone know when the charter acquisition should be finalized? Now, we have been told the third quarter. We've been told the fourth quarter. We've heard like September, October, November. All these kinds of estimates. No one knows. No one can know. No one will be able to know. So if you watch your account tomorrow and the stock's at $24 a share, I can bet you that likely what happened from now till then is that they got their bank charter approved. So you see the stock bump up 50% in like 1 day or two, chances are they got their charter. I can guarantee you another thing. If the stock goes up 5, 6, 8, $10 a share in like 24 hours, you'll know why, because the press will be all over it, which means, of course, you will read all about the charter being approved. So, Synth, welcome to the club and welcome to the option club, and get ready to make money. There you go. That's it. Fantastic. Glad you're here. Way to pick up that long-term contract. Get ready, kids. This weekend, oh my God, it's happening noon Eastern time for each class, Saturday and Sunday, live right here. And Bruce will be on the whiteboard just going. This can be great.